Welcome to the Two EXES podcast.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. My name is David.
And I'm Ben, and today we're going to talk to you about some of our exposure to different media types.
Right, we're the Two EXES because I'm an ex-Showgirls witness.
I'm an ex-Mormon, you know, the Latter-day Saints.
So we're going to discuss one topic today, 3 questions from each of us, and we'll give you more information on that topic. What is it today, Ben?
Today we're going to be going over music, movies, and media.
Right, so we're going to talk about how those elements affected our lives, impacted our lives, and how our upbringing had a negative or positive effect on that.
Yeah, growing up gay in a religious organization, you definitely get a more unique take on a lot of this media that you're watching.
Yeah, so I think it's a good episode, and the drinks we had today were delicious.
Oh, yeah, which we will disclose during our cocktail confessions coming up soon.
Yeah.
We, of course, want to thank Ethan Jennings for providing our music,
Ethan.
Spite Me.
Thanks for producing the music for us. We appreciate it.
We love it.
Yeah. I also want to say, I don't think we have anything to warn anyone about in this episode.
I think it's pretty light. It does get a little
There
dark.
is a cringe moment when I talk about the movie Showgirls. So if you don't want to hear my review of the movie Showgirls,
and if you don't want spoilers
1997
from any movie
or
that's
1995,
then
if you don't want to be the movie spoiled, but it is kind of a PSA. So if you have a young boy at home, have him listen because he needs to know.
True. No inappropriate stuff. Well, I mean, dependingly.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back with Cocktails and Confessions.
And today's episode is
brought to you by Spicy Chicken Sandwiches.
Ooh, we love spicy chicken
I know
sandwiches.
Ben sure loves them. That's what the ad says. Whether you choose the deluxe model from a religiously oppressive restaurant or an old classic from the most golden of arches, don't limit yourself to just one. Have 3 and guarantee you'll remember those sandwiches the next day.
Fondly.
Back to you, Ben.
A minute. No, for real. The Golden Arches spicy chicken, most affordable option. Get me 3. Get me 4.
The one from 33rd South or 45th South?
Oh yeah, it really depends. Not on 45th. Yeah. I'll take 33rd, but Riverton is the best.
Okay, there you have it, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Love you guys. Bye.
I don't know if you like me. You took me from a place in the world where the light seems dim.
Welcome back to Cocktail Confession.
Welcome back to my favorite part of the show because I get to drink.
And speaking of drinks, tonight we're both having versions of a green tea punch. Mine with gin.
Mine with whiskey. And we're doing that because we're testing out different drinks for our upcoming nuptials.
Our ring exchange ceremony.
Yeah, we already got married, but we are having a party at our house.
Yeah.
And nobody knows where we live. But if you do and you listen to us, you're invited.
Yeah, if you listen to this by the time we have the ceremonies, come by, have his or his cocktail.
Oh my God, what if we release this the weekend that we are having the party? We're going to be so stressed out.
Yeah, I guess it is about 6 weeks away.
Oh my God, I'm already so stressed out.
Well, don't show up if you're not local.
And if you do show up and you're not local, you don't have to bring us anything because you already paid for the travel.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Prost.
Prost.
Oh, usually we kiss, so that's why it was like an instinct to kiss when we cheers. Anyways, cheersing is also a new thing for the witnesses. They weren't allowed to do it back in the day. Now, strangely, they're allowed to do it.
Did that happen while you were in?
Yeah, it was super controversial. No. This just happened like weeks ago. Did I tell you that?
Oh, no.
Yeah, they just were like, it's a conscience matter now. And I'm like, really? It was like such a way to criticize people for just cheersing their drinks.
Well, because it's such a ritualized... Is it pagan? Is it spiritual?
Yeah, and I think that was the problem. They couldn't really tie it down to anything. But that does make me wonder if this is like a bigger leap towards allowing them to have birthdays, because there's not really a doctrinal rule in the Bible about birthdays. So they've kind of come up with some stuff, and I'm like, I wonder if they're going to make this a conscience thing too.
I can see that just seeing the way that witnesses wish each other a "I'm so glad you were born" day message, or "I hope you're having extra fun today." It's everything except for the happy birthday.
I mean, we are very nice people, so...
Yeah, you'll all never blow out candles.
No, well, that's gross anyways. Who wants spit all over a cake? Who wants cake, first of all? There's so many layers to this, why it's good for me not to celebrate birthdays.
Okay.
Because I don't want any cake.
Okay, well, let him eat cake at least.
Not that kind of cake, at least. I do like to eat cake.
All right. Cake eater. I don't know what that means either. Is that a gay thing?
Yeah, I've heard it was a gay thing in media, which takes us to our topic.
Ooh.
We're talking about, hopefully this is a much more light, fun topic compared to what we've been talking about.
It's gotten kind of heavy, but it's also like good context for the way that we can now appreciate light-hearted parts of reality, like music, movies, and media.
Right. So we're just going to ask each other questions like we do every week. I'll have 3 questions for Ben. He'll have 3 questions for me. And we'll just kind of go back and forth. I will definitely be forgetting where we are in the conversation because that seems to happen every single week.
And you know what? This is cocktail confession, so we have a legitimate excuse. And we're talking about this for the first time.
Right.
So if we get lost in thought and conversation, you're hearing it first.
Yeah,
Well,
and I have to drink my cocktail because I get really dry.
You do. Yeah, you always have to be sipping something.
Yeah, so it's not even my fault that I get tipsy by the end.
Yeah. And this is a delicious cocktail, by the way. I think of the two, the gin might be my favorite, but I'm partial to gin, so...
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I think we should do Rochambeau to see who goes first.
Tell me what that is.
You know, rock, paper, scissors.
Who calls it Rochambeau? Is that a witness thing?
The French. That's what it was invented as, Rochambeau.
I'm going to need to see the Wikipedia page on that.
You know what? When we go through the judicial committee later, when we go through all things that we've said and done wrong, maybe I'll let you know the truth.
Let's find out, folks.
Stay tuned and just, I hope,
So is it
20 minutes from now.
Rochambeau shoot or on bow?
I don't know. That's why we...
And is it rock, paper, and scissors or row?
I don't know what Rochambeau means.
What's the sham?
You know French. I don't know French.
Oh.
Okay, well, maybe not try to translate it now.
Rock,
Maybe
paper,
that could be a
scissors.
later. Okay, all right.
Okay, is it on scissors or shoot? I always play shoot.
Rock,
paper, scissors,
Well, we would
shoot.
say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay. On go.
Yeah, okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, go. We were both paper.
That's paper for you?
What's that for you?
Folks, you lay your hand down flat against the other hand.
You chop the hand down.
That's not a piece of paper. What is this, an Axe paper?
My paper stands up.
Like Axe body spray paper.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh. Paper standing up beats rock.
I don't know why I thought you would go for scissors.
I thought about it. I usually go for scissors at that point. But I thought...
I know your pattern, so that's why I'm like...
Well, my paper had to stand up to your beliefs
Your Axe
about
paper
Rochambeau.
that goes parallel to the other hand.
It cut right through your rock. Did you not see it? Okay.
It lays on the rock.
Not this paper.
Okay.
This paper's sharp.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. My first question. Music, movies, and media. What music was playing in your house growing up, and how did religion influence that?
Well, we probably weren't... I don't know what other witnesses did. I shouldn't say we were good, they were bad. We were bad, they were good. Mm-hmm. We were a very musical appreciation family. Now, we didn't sing like Ben's family. Ben's family performed music.
Everything.
But they didn't listen to music, and we were the opposite of that. We had music on all the time. I remember coming home from school, and my mama would have all the... My mama? I don't know why I said mama.
Oh, it's cute, though.
My mom would have all the windows in the house open because she was cleaning. And you could hear Barbra Streisand blaring at full volume.
Everyone could
as you
hear Barbra.
rounded the corner, and it was so embarrassing, but I actually kind of liked it too. Mm-hmm. So lots of Barbra, lots of Liza Minnelli, lots of musicals. It's like, my God, how did they not expect one of us to be gay?
Oh yeah, your mom is...
Or maybe more. We don't know about my brother. Just kidding. He's married and has children, so he can't be gay.
Sure, it doesn't work like that.
Anyway, yeah, it doesn't work like that, folks. So lots of good music. My dad loved Motown and R&B and soul, and my sisters were into hip hop, and then I got into 90s grunge. So yeah, we all still love music. Now, as it goes with the religious influence, I don't know if we should have been listening to that, because we had talks a lot in church where they talked about the influence of music, and it's so persuasive, and how you had to be very careful about what you listen to because it might take you off the path to life. So I don't know if we would have told people what we listened to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because
How would it come
it's
up?
yours, right?
Yeah,
You don't
right.
need to play it for other people if you enjoy it.
And I don't think it was a thing where we hung around with people that talked about the music they listened to. Do people do that now?
I assume it's like a topic of conversation if you're hanging out listening to music together.
Right. But there were some crazy witnesses who like only listened to Kingdom Melodies, which was the church songs. So, like in their car, like your family probably. Didn't you say your dad listened to?
We listened to so many hymns and Motab. That's Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
I know them.
Well, your dad listened to Motown. And
Motown.
So,
Oh, I got it. Oh
Motab.
my god, very funny then.
Well, the Motab is an established thing. Yeah. But before we get to what I listened to growing up.
Did you have a follow-up question?
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. I didn't realize you dropped out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that
that's
everything?
Me. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no. Don't be sorry.
I'm holding back for my own questions.
I know. I'm excited for your questions.
Okay, but let's hear from you. What music was playing in your house growing up, and how did religion influence that?
Well, I feel like I had definitely the opposite experience from you, not just in that we definitely didn't expand our horizons listening to music. It wasn't an exploration of the music that's coming out.
I know your family actively hated the Beatles.
I didn't even find out about the Beatles until I heard that joke, like, what would it take to reunite the Beatles? 2 bullets.
Oh my god, that's horrible. I've never heard that joke.
That's the first time I ever heard about the Beatles.
And were you like, who's the Beatles?
Yeah. And ever since then, I've always been confused. Which ones are alive?
Oh, yeah.
I heard Ringo's alive because, of course, Ringo.
Yeah,
would
well,
live the
Ringo,
longest.
you remember Ringo's name.
Well, we had a guinea pig named Ringo for the long hair, and that's how I knew Ringo.
How did you even know Ringo had long hair?
Oh, I didn't for years after we
named it?
had Ringo. My mom.
Oh, your mom named him.
Because she thought it was silly, of course.
So your mom knew the Beatles.
Knew of. We didn't listen to a single Beatles song ever.
But despise them. Which I had a hard time with at first, because I'm like...
That I despise the Beatles?
That everyone in your family did, because
honestly,
like my family loves the Beatles, and my dad, who I think is he's very knowledgeable about music. Like, he loves the Beatles, but he loves the weird things about them, like the reverb in the beginning of Help. Like, there's all these weird musical things that he appreciates about him that you probably never even noticed because you didn't listen to him.
And
sorry,
no,
this was your answer, so I'll let you keep going.
Well, I think something music related to us is one of our first real dates was going and sitting in a dark circular room with lighting up the walls on throw pillows, listening to Sgt. Pepper and the Lonely Heart.
No, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
And yeah, we went to this place. It was like within walking distance of Ben's apartment, and it was basically this is pre-COVID. So concept was you were
just before.
Yeah. You're inside of a speaker, so you're hearing out every element from the song, and it was impressive. We sat on the floor,
and such a cool experience. It gives me an appreciation to listen to an entire album and get the flow, because before that I didn't get it.
I think you smoked though too. That was like one of the first times.
I had tried to take an edible,
and
I didn't really feel anything.
Oh, you didn't? That's too bad.
Well, I didn't really know what I was doing back then. David loves the Beatles so much, we're literally sitting next to 2 pencil-colored drawings of them.
Yep, that I got in the Manchester Mall in New Hampshire in the year 2003.
Go and get yours if they still have them in stock.
They probably still have a cart there.
Yeah.
It was just a kiosk, I'm
I
sure.
mean, they're beautiful.
Tell them David sent you from the Two EXES podcast. And you'll get a discount, I promise.
Yeah, exactly.
If you find that guy and you tell him all those things I just told you, 50% off.
And you know what?
Guarantee it.
If you subscribe, him will cover the cost.
Yeah. And go to their version of Chili's in the mall and get a martini. I remember it fondly.
We'll get you that martini too.
Yeah. So anyways, I love the Beatles, but what kind of music was in your home?
All right. So the standout music that I remember growing up with and singing along to and dancing along to most fondly was, of course, Josh Groban, Andre Bocelli. We listened to the Mamas and the Papas, ABBA, Styx.
Oh yeah, we
had their
listened to the
greatest
Mamas
hits.
and the Papas too. Oh, my dad was not a Styx fan.
Oh,
I can't believe your dad was a Styx fan.
Styx was the first CD that my dad ever bought for me. The first CD I owned.
But do you think he knew who they were, or did he just go up to the boy that worked at the record shop and he's like, "My son's turning how old?"
Oh, I have no idea. I was probably 13.
13.
I had told him how much I liked When I'm Sailing Away, or Sailing Away came on.
Come Sail Away?
Thank you. How do I not know the song?
You were 13.
Yeah. I'd heard it, and everyone else in the car, this was probably on a young men's trip or something, everyone sang the Come Sail Away. Yeah. And I don't think I'd ever been in a car with that many boys singing the same thing together.
Because it was kind of like hetero, bro-ish, but it's a fun, like, operatic musical song.
It was incredible. It was so much fun.
Oh,
so
you would love that.
Then he went and got me the whole CD, so of course now everyone knows all of the songs on the
when
Styx
he says
everyone in my family.
He means everyone that had no choice because they were younger than him.
Yeah, so we listened to that a lot.
Okay.
The things we didn't listen
So you introduced Styx to your family.
And later on, I think I was a trendsetter with music because I would take CDs from the library, put them on my iTunes, which I recognize is illegal. If someone needs to charge me a fee for that, I don't know how that would work.
But okay, can I just ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
So like you're in the car, you're doing carpool because there's a million of you. Always. Whose choice is made on what station you're listening to?
It's always the driver and it's always a CD.
So your mother.
Yeah, or usually my dad if he's in the car.
But your dad wasn't picking you up from school in the afternoon.
My mom drove me most places, but it would be Tabernacle Choir or the primary songs sung.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
What, for your sisters?
I mean, just if everyone's going to listen to music, it's probably going to be something that everyone is allowed to listen to. Okay. And what we weren't listening to was was my older brother's mixed CDs that he secretly received from other bad young men at church.
Okay, now you say bad young men.
Well, this was stuff like Evanescence and Postal Service.
I swear.
I know.
And he brought
Linkin Park.
Oh my God. And he brought this filth into your family's home.
Oh, we were not allowed to listen to that until many years later when eventually I had heard some of that music, fell in love with that Evanescence song.
Don't Cry to Me.
No.
I love that song.
The one from the Daredevil movie.
Oh, I don't know which one that is.
God, why can I not? Bring Me to Life. It
Does she say Wake Me Up?
Wake me up inside.
I saw Evanescence once.
And?
Yeah, I feel the
Supposedly
same
she's
as I did
great
hearing
live
them on
singer.
the radio.
Oh.
I was not moved at all.
No.
They are good, but they're just not for me.
Oh, well.
So anyways, so your mom was listening to mostly church stuff in the car.
So much Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
And what about your dad?
So much Mormon Tabernacle Choir, but also
was there that many versions or CDs, or you're just listening to the same CD over and over again?
Oh no, I'm sure we had a few CDs. And
would you recognize the songs, like were they church hymns, or what are we talking here?
It would rarely be new music. We'd heard everything before on its cycle. Yeah. So
would you sing along
if we knew it and anyone else was singing? Yeah. If there wasn't music on, we were definitely singing. The number of rounds of "Come follow, 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 follow me." Anyway, the rounds of that. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. Doe, a deer, a female deer.
There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
That's a Mormon primary song?
No. This is just the music that we sang on car rides.
Oh, so you're being the musical family and you're making your own music.
I guess it counts as what music did we listen to.
No, it totally does.
Yeah, we sang so much all the time, and I was the one who would come in singing louder than whoever started singing, and I feel like it was just
my God, Ben. That is shocking. Are you telling me... I only say that because Ben does that to me all the time. I will just be like silently, like a mouse church, singing a song, and he'll come in and take it from me.
It is very church mouse-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
angelic.
I can't help it. And I don't say that. No. I don't say that because I just can't help it.
I'm agreeing with you.
It's like a muscle I don't know I have.
And I
comes in.
I appreciate it. And I appreciate it. Sometimes it's a little much, but mostly I think it's funny.
Then
because I'm like, well, there you go.
You're very welcome.
It's even more funny to me when it's a totally different song. Like it's like I don't think he could really hear what I was singing, but he had a song in his head. And we're gonna go with that one.
Or if it sounds like another song, or even close to another song. I know.
I do think, just not to get off topic before we go to the next question, it's interesting that we both had long commutes to church. Like ours was at least 15, 20 minutes each way.
15 minutes.
So we would listen to 10, 15 minutes of music before we got there. So we heard Sgt. Pepper's thousands of times. Same with Fiddler on the Roof. Like, so more times than I can even think. So, yeah. And you guys did the same thing, right? Because you had a 20-minute commute?
Oh, yeah. The same music again and again. And if it was to church, then, of course, it was Sunday music. But we also had to drive. Yeah.
I didn't think anything.
10 minutes
You didn't even have to say
that. To the grocery store, to school. Yeah, wherever.
Yeah. Interesting.
Let's go to your first question.
Okay. Name a character in a movie or a TV show that you can look back on. So this is something you watched as a younger person. And you can recognize that you had a crush on them.
Okay. That is...
I mean, you didn't watch much TV, so it was limited.
It was definitely a movie.
Yeah.
And
Do you know which one?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, wow. I didn't think you'd have an answer. Because you didn't consume that much media growing up.
True, but...
Other than, are you going to say Prince Ali from Aladdin?
Prince Ali? You mean Aladdin?
From the movie Aladdin.
Actually, no. I didn't have as big a crush on Aladdin, though watching it now, it's like, of course I loved this, but I was way more into Jasmine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
She was beautiful.
She's everything.
Yeah.
Actually, we're rewatching all of the Disney movies, the animated movies, in chronological order, and it's taken us a few years so far. We're about to get to Tangled. And it's only because of that I remember how big a crush I had on Robin Hood.
Oh, that's right. You did tell me that. When we watched that movie, it was like visceral. You're like, oh my God, I forgot I had these feelings for this cute, suave... What is he, a fox?
Yeah. Oh, he's a fox. He is cute. He's suave. He's so witty and talented and sweet. He's handsome. He's charming.
Loves those kids.
He's a
so
kid
good
guy.
to his girlfriend.
And you know what? Just the way he treats that good-for-nothing, poor old rotten Prince John.
I know.
You love to see it. You love to hate Prince John in that movie. Yeah. So much fun.
I love it when he's the stork and he just won the shooting arrow contest.
Honestly,
archery contest.
Arguably hotter as the stork.
Yeah, and he was so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
looking
like
into
that.
her eyes.
Okay, but anyone else? Like anyone from a TV show?
Well, actually, I do have to mention, just thinking Side note, thinking about Prince John and the way he was portrayed as weak and, pretty
like that.
Gay in a lot of
very
the
gay.
Stereotypes, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so true. That's so weird. I never thought about that.
But I still hate him, and maybe that's... I don't know. Are there layers to that?
I don't think anyone associates with Prince John. Nobody thinks they're a big crybaby.
No one would. No one would want to be him.
Nobody is so bad that they would tax the poor and give it to the rich.
How? When you can see the poor people suffering right in front of you? All those different animals.
Well, what about poor old Prince John?
Because he has daddy issues and mommy issues.
Isn't that what the sheriff of Nottingham said?
Oh, yeah. Also slimy.
Yeah. He was probably the real villain because you could tell he really enjoyed what he did.
Oh, yeah.
He was good at his job, and he enjoyed his work.
I know, and also an egomaniac.
Yeah, and they say if you do what you love, you're never really working.
Yeah.
And he worked a lot, so he must have really loved it. He was collecting taxes day and night.
When he was out, he was out. You could break into a prison he's guarding.
And remember, wasn't he? Oh, no, it was Hiss. You insufferable fool. Oh my God, we went way off the rails. Okay.
But,
so
yeah, definitely.
Side
note. Yeah. And this is not anything to do with furry-isms, this or that.
Not that it would matter if it did.
Because no judgment to anyone. No. And if a furry fox is hot, then that means you've watched Robin Hood.
Furry fox.
Yeah.
It could be an NPR name, too. I'm Furry Fox.
Ooh.
These stories later.
I can hear it.
I don't know.
Furry Fox.
I used to listen to NPR so much, and now I never listen to them.
I wouldn't know what ENPR was if not for you.
ENPR.
What did you say?
NPR.
Oh,
National Public Radio.
Well, I never knew NPR that well. Anyway,
we didn't either. Like my dad loved. Not to get off on a tangent. He loved talk radio and sports radio, but this is before it went right wing. So he loved it. And I think that's why I like talk radio now.
Yeah.
Not right-wing talk radio.
No, you liked it when it was on the edge of, a new conversation. Like the shows you would watch at 4 a.m. or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
At the airport, you've talked about all these different media types that I'd never, ever heard of.
I consumed it all. I loved it. I loved the media.
Yeah. Well, did you have a character in a movie or TV show that you can look back on and recognize you had a crush?
Okay, so when we went to see Clueless the other day for the 30th anniversary. I think we've already talked about that.
And it was so good.
It's such a good movie, still holds up. But to see Paul Rudd as, what was his name? Josh.
Oh, Josh.
Totally butt crazy in love with Josh. Yeah, I don't think I knew that I had a crush on him. I knew that I'm like, oh, he's such a good guy. Like, I want to be him.
Yeah.
And he treated her so well. He's the only one who was nice to Ty when she fell on the stairs.
And
So
Ty.
yeah,
So
definitely
tragic.
him. And then, of course, like, now I look back on my love of Dawson's Creek, and I'm like, I did not realize I was in love with Pacey. But I loved Pacey so much. I was so happy when Pacey got with Joey, because I love Joey, too. Joey girl, Pacey boy. And I still think he is the cutest person ever. What is his name? Josh? I don't even know. That's horrible. He was good in the he was good in the Mighty Ducks.
Oh, he was good in the Mighty
he
Ducks.
was
That's a
Charlie.
VHS we had. Yeah. Oh, sweet Charlie.
Yeah, Josh something. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so...
That's a great choice, by the way. Thank you for not saying Dawson.
Oh my God, I hated Dawson. Even as the most closeted gay man ever, I'm like, he is too much. Like, no, the poor woman that gets with him.
Yeah. Was it Michelle Williams who got
Michelle
with him?
Williams, several times.
Several times.
She's the one who broke up the friendship. I'm glad you asked me this.
I
Michelle
do not know
Williams
the lore.
moved into the small town of... God, I can't remember now.
Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, I was going to say Stars Hollow, but I know that's not it.
Another universe you know well.
Yeah, and I would say, you know what? Let's just move on. I would, because now I'm like, this is huge controversy for people, and I'm going to break some news here.
Okay.
That's probably going to crush your spirit too.
But
when it comes to the Gilmore Girls, people do not like that I like Dean as a boyfriend. I don't like Dean later on, but I would pick Dean every time. And everyone's like, no, you got to pick Jess. I honestly would pick Dean or Logan before I pick Jess.
Ew.
Jess was so selfish.
Never Logan.
Why? She liked him. She loved him.
Yeah, but he was never ever going to be ready for her.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I had several crushes.
Wow.
Unknowingly to me.
And any animated and or Fox crushes?
No, I don't. I don't know. Maybe. Should I talk about this later?
I need to know.
Well, I was going to bring up the other thing that I recognized recently is like, that was a big moment for me.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, because we rewatched that part. Oh yeah, I think that's a later question. The third one. Your third question, I think.
No, I mean, that's not what I meant, but I can bring it up there.
Oh. Well, why don't you say it now then?
Okay.
Okay, so recently you showed me the scene.
Well, I mean, let's get it.
We watched a few scenes in
Showgirls from the NC-17 rated movie is now on Netflix, which I never saw that coming. I never thought that Showgirls would be something that anyone could just watch in their home. Mm-mm. We had to go to great lengths to rent Showgirls.
Oh, because it is in your face nudity.
But it's not porn, but back then it was probably porn.
Yeah.
And you know what?
The sex scene was very tame as far as sexuality.
It was actually stupid. I'm like...
It was laughable, actually.
Like, only a man would watch this and be like, yeah, that's what a woman must feel like
she was
when I'm having sex with
thrashing
her.
her head through a waterfall in a pool while he's, holding onto her on the side. It did not... I mean, the water up your nose, I don't know how she stuck with it.
I'm just like... Only a man could film this and think it is appropriate.
Yeah.
Or realistic. Anyways... But right before that, I had this like visceral memory that I'm like, oh my God, like one time my cousin rented this movie from Movie Buffs.
And this is the only time you'd seen it, I assume.
Yeah, the one time I'd seen it. And we watched it together, which is so weird to me that boys watch stuff like this together. Anyways, there's one scene that I remember so vividly, and I rewound it when my cousin went to sleep. And then I think I watched it a couple times. And then when we watched it the other day, it was like 3 seconds.
Yeah, maybe 3-4 seconds.
It was not very long, but in my mind, it went on and on and on and on and on. And all it was naked Kyle MacLachlan. MacLachlan?
I think so.
Yeah.
Trey in Sex and the City.
Trey, yeah. walking naked. So you just see his butt towards the pool. And that really, like, I wondered even that night if my cousin was awake and saw me doing this.
Well, it's a great butt objectively. And
it is a very good butt. To this day, it's a very good butt. It was a little disappointing because, you know, like when you're younger, you build it into something like, oh, that was amazing. Even though I never would have admitted that or even talked about it with anyone. I'd have never told anyone that story.
Okay, think about the young...
And now I'm telling everyone that story.
Think about the young straight men who watch that movie and just they're being able to see asses and boobs.
And vagina.
And vagina through this whole movie. And they're like watching the whole thing, just taking it in. Yeah. You get like a moment and
then
it
they're watching that
like
sex
this.
scene and they're like,
No.
That's what it's going to be like.
I hope that resurfaces somewhere, and it's just like,
you know what? If you have
what sex was
15 minutes,
young men.
Go to Netflix and just search around until you find the pool scene.
Be warned, this is rated N17.
NC-17.
NC-17.
What did that stand for? Like, not something
consensual.
Not for children under 17.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
That sex scene. I felt like I needed consent. They should have warned me. Anyways, so yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
I look back and I realize, I did have a crush on Kyle MacLachlan.
Mm-hmm. He
had a very good butt.
Incredible butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had good taste.
Now the whole world knows that story.
Well, we've talked about your borderline obsession with good butts. Mm-hmm. So
appreciation.
Thank you.
It's like an artist appreciates art.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's go on to questions number 2. So question number 3. Which witness-specific movies and media impacted you?
Yeah. So this is a weird one because the Witnesses kind of got into this game late. They were still mailing watchtowers for people to read. Like, we would get our own, like, as children.
Oh, individual watchtowers.
Individual watchtower mailed early before it was released to the public. So we could read. So we were mostly supposed to consume that. Later on, they did start making media. Like, I know there's a kids thing now that is big. I always thought it was cringe. It seems manipulative to have media, like, where it's just for your people.
In the Watchtower, like a written kids thing?
No, this was like, that's what I'm saying. It's an animated thing. Like, where it's like, learn how to be a good kid at home.
Oh, of course.
And Caleb and Sophia, that's their name.
I think I've seen a viral one of those clips where the girl comes home asking about gay parents.
Oh, maybe.
I think it made the rounds on Facebook or something.
I sent you one too, though, about... Was she asking for donations or something?
It was something at school where she felt pressure.
Yeah, either way. Yeah, so that stuff didn't exist in the Witness world. There was no... I mean, they would do the drama every year at the convention, which was a live in-person drama. That switched to video later on. So then you could take home your own video from the convention.
Did you love any of them?
There was one about the prodigal son where... It was a prodigal son in real time, like our modern time. Mm-hmm. And he was really cute.
Oh, yeah.
So I like that.
But you didn't feel the force of God with you?
No. Of course it made me feel so guilty because I knew that was me. So it was tragic to see what he did to his parents.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know.
Well, that hits hard. At least he's cute.
And you know what? And it was all because he listened to the wrong person at work. He made a friend at work. Yeah, so those were all the things I was doing.
No, don't listen to that person. Yeah. Listen to me, the friend at work.
So, but that was all later on. So, no, I think the Witnesses really missed the boat with media.
Was there anything in the Watchtower that was like, color in this section if you're a kid?
Are you kidding? No, there was no games.
What? They sent this out to children every week, and they didn't want to make you feel like it was for you.
Okay, let me just tell something. So when I was young, they stopped doing this probably in the mid-90s. I don't even know how it worked because I was young enough that I didn't care. But like every quarter or every month, no, it must have been quarterly. Mm-hmm. Everything we had learned in that quarter at our Thursday night meeting was up for written review, where everyone would silently take a test. At church.
What?
Yes.
And How long did that last?
Like my whole childhood up until I was a mid-teen.
That's so stressful.
It was, and I never was prepared. So like, and then they would go through after and ask everyone the question. Like, not individually, it would be a discussion.
This is 4 times a year?
Yeah. The written review, and you better come prepared.
Yeah.
So they would ask the question, and then they would give the reference in what book, what part of the Bible, and then you would have to come up with the answer based on that reference. So people brought books for reference books. People printed stuff off. Like, I don't really know how it worked now, but...
Well, I feel like...
So my point was, nobody was encouraging anyone to color.
Okay, well, the Bible is honestly so easy. Like, anyone could do that. I love 2 Corinthians.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite. One of my favorites.
Yeah, 2 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians is my favorite Bible verse. Is it a chapter? Mm-hmm. Is it a Bible section?
I like the Old Testament and the New. Probably equally.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe the New a little more.
Yeah.
Did you know he said that too?
Oh, did he really?
Yes.
Of course he did.
He likes
Maybe the New a little more.
Yeah. Because it's got Jesus.
Honestly, you picked right, because if you're an Old Testament guy, I mean, the people you're going to kill off, no one would trust you.
Nope. So that's me. What about you? What witness... No. Is that you or me? Yeah. What witness... So it would be, what Mormon specific... movie... Ben, I'm like Ron Burgundy. I'm just going to read what's on the card. So you better...
Okay. I'll tell you about the witness stuff that got me.
No, what Mormon specific movies and media impacted you? And I know of one.
You know Charlie.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of Charlie many, many times.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't got me to try to watch Charlie.
I've talked about it.
You've referenced Charlie enough.
Well, maybe you'll have to watch it as part of our review.
No,
I think we'd have to definitely pay to watch Charlie.
And it's called Judicial Committee.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so maybe by the time this comes out and we've done the Judicial Committee, I will have watched it, and I'll give Ben a review.
Okay.
I don't think I should watch it with you, though.
I don't think so either. Honestly, watch it during work. It's a good 2-screen. Well, I mean, on like a slow day.
What if I like it? Because I don't hate Hallmark movies, and that's what I imagine it to be like. Just kind of like a Mormon Hallmark movie. Why is there not Mormon Hallmark movies? That seems like
a missed opportunity.
Yeah, just
for
like
sure.
with as popular as Mormons are right now. Yeah.
I feel like Hallmark movies are borderline Mormon Hallmark movies.
It's always the new guy, the new girl. They just moved into town.
Yeah.
They need to get to know each other at the ward.
Yeah.
It would be great. And Mormons love Hallmark. I didn't know people loved Hallmark. Not to get off topic, but that's what I love to do. When I worked with a bunch of Mormons in an office and we had a TV that we could watch all day long, and it was Christmas time, we never changed that channel. That's how I got to know Hallmark movies.
I feel for you. I mean,
I didn't hate them.
There are some cute ones. There are some sweet ones.
I like the predictability. Yeah, and I always love seeing like old actors finding a job. It's like, oh look, there's Barbara Streisand's husband.
Oh yeah.
Thank God he found work.
The Mormon community has a whole subgroup of the people that that are only in the Mormon films. Yeah. Like the ones they would play at the visitor center.
Wait, like
is it called The Testament?
Wait, what? I've never heard of this. Tell me
This
more.
is the story of when Jesus came to the Americas. And it was gut-wrenching and beautiful at the end.
Wait, it was like a full-length movie, though?
Oh, yeah, feature length. It was probably an hour and a half.
That's feature length?
Yeah, sure.
Wow, and they just like showed the movie.
Like in a mini movie theater where you could go see it. And...
Wait, how many seats were in this theater?
I couldn't tell you details like that.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sure every Mormon has seen Testament or The Testament.
Man, if you saw The Testament?
The Testament?
By the LDS Church, please comment on it. Let me know. Maybe that will be the next movie I review.
I've seen some clips since then of just like the...
It's got to be on YouTube, right?
Well, and there's definitely artificial tanning to the point of I don't know how inappropriate that is because I haven't rewatched it. But there are scenes where it's...
I think that's probably happening in most religious movies.
Well, it's not well done, and so it feels more offensive.
I will say this. The witnesses have always been able to find good-looking Jesuses.
I can't remember if Jesus was good-looking. The son, I thought, was sweet. And I think, was he the actor in Charlie? Is he Utah? I'm just putting some pieces together. I can't remember. Charlie was...
I'm going to look it up really quick.
Okay,
so Charlie, yes. What else you got?
Mormon media. Well, I remember being sick at home the one time I can recall staying home from church because I was that sick. I stayed on the couch the entire time feeling miserable, and I listened to a CD with new music that we had just got called Not Your Mom's LDS Music.
Oh my God.
So it was, you know, for the kids that wanted to break free. And I was
free?
Yeah.
So what kind of music was it?
It was really mostly bad pop.
Oh, so was it kid bops?
I mean, kind of. It was an assortment of different artists who had already produced music, but they were, I think they were all Mormon. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. The only song I remember is Deeper Still. Take me deeper still. That is the son from Testament. Thank you for pulling that up.
Wait, are we talking Jeremy Hoop or Sam Roberts? What's his name?
Yeah, Jeremy Hoop is the actor.
Okay.
Oh, Sam.
And he was in the Testament.
Yeah, he was the main...
Oh, is that him?
I don't think
Wait,
so.
is he blonde Jesus?
No, that's a different...
Oh, is that Brigham City? Oh my God.
That's an
tried to make me watch
advertisement.
Brigham City too.
Okay, that movie traumatized
I think
me.
Ben's trying to
My
convert me to
mom's
Mormonism.
dad showed me Brigham City, which was on Prime or something.
If you've watched Brigham City or if you know of the LDS movie, I don't even know if it's
Give us a review of Brigham City because
I will say
it traumatized me. I had nightmares for months. My dad had to like come and remind me how not in danger I am to just be killed because there are bad people in the world.
Wait, was it called the New Testament, the last of the 12?
No.
Okay.
I hope not.
Well, no, because that came out in 2017. And it was 13 minutes long.
This has to be much earlier. Oh, he was in Brigham City?
Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
He's Jack?
And along
this guy's
with
all over the place.
Wilford Brimley, I think. That's the only reason I was going to give it a chance, because Wilford Brimley.
And there it is.
Utah's own Wilford Brimley.
The Testaments.
Oh, an hour and 7 minutes.
Of one fold and one shepherd.
Yeah. That's all we needed, just one.
An hour and 7 minutes. Is that feature length?
I mean, there are some comedies out there.
It would probably classify. But yeah, it spoke to me. And other than that, it was just the stuff we sang. So those are the movies that stand out. I hadn't thought about the Testaments of one fold and whatever.
Yeah.
In years. Years. I saw the one guy, the dad, I think, the actor.
From Brigham City or Charlie?
From the Testaments. Of
You mean God?
No, the dad of Sam from Charlie.
I'm not following.
Okay.
I thought he played Jesus.
No, he played the young man, the main character of the story, not Jesus.
In the Testament or in Charlie?
Jesus only came for the very final scene, like
What?
just showed up. But it's the end of the world for them leading up to this, like all of this wickedness before Jesus shows up, and then suddenly they're good for
Okay, does
who
it
knows
take
how
place
long.
in Jerusalem or...
No, this is in the Americas. This is where the Nephites and the Lamanites
What were they
have
doing
settled.
before? Just like living their life? Did they look like pioneers? Like what?
No, they looked like they definitely went for a Native American look.
Oh, that's
for the
why you were saying they
Lamanites.
kind of did blackface.
Yeah, I think these were technically the Lamanites at that point.
Oh, interesting. But were they living like Aztecs? Like what?
Yeah,
What was the
very Aztec would
Okay.
be how I describe what I remember.
So that's probably where they get the idea that Machu Picchu is like a old Jewish Mormon remnant.
Yeah, who's they? The Mormons think that?
Some Mormons, like I've had people tell me that lots of Mormons go to Machu Picchu, I think, because it's supposed to be evidence of the Lamanites or the Nephites. Or
That's
something.
how a lot of Mormons always saw Native Americans as proof that the Book of Mormon is true, because these are the leftovers of
You know
that
what?
struggle.
It explains everything. It explains to me that white people they'll take anything, even somebody's culture and history.
Well, you know,
and be like, that was ours too.
And when something is white and delightsome, you just want to
Whitesome and delightsome.
whitesome and delightsome. This is all said with clear disdain for these teachings.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to your second question. Oh yeah, why don't you ask your second question?
Thanks. Okay, I'll ask it. Did you recognize a fondness or a draw to what you now know as gay icons? So were you drawn to these classic gay icons?
It's easy to say yes, but that's only because when I heard them, it was such a rarity. Like, we didn't listen to the radio often, but I remember when it was on the radio, distinctly tuning in and listening to see if I could hear Kelly Clarkson saying "A Moment Like This" after she won season 1 of American Idol.
See, I think that was a gay moment, but I don't think she's a gay icon.
I think to some she's still a gay icon,
Maybe.
but for a young gay, like, that was kind of the moment where when I got to hear
I
Whitney
see. Yeah,
Houston's
yeah.
I Will Always Love You.
Yes.
It was always a musical, that calls to me. And then,
I
of
think
course,
that's how it works, yeah.
Yeah, and then later learning more of Whitney's very, very broad, amazing,
Yeah.
like, I can't remember the word for it, all of her work.
Yeah.
She's incredible. And that's the thing about gay icons, where as I then got to explore and look at Cher for the first time.
Yeah. How did you discover Cher?
Cher was introduced by the first boyfriend I ever had. That's where I learned Kylie Minogue a lot. Tina.
Oh, yeah, see, Kylie Minogue, gay icon.
Yeah.
Tina Turner. I think Tina Turner survived on gays in Vegas right after she got divorced.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't mean she ate them. I mean, like, they supported her show.
She ate, but not the gays.
That's how she stayed so young.
Oh, those legs. So
no introduction to Judy Garland, though. You saw Wizard of Oz, but you probably didn't know she was a...
No, that was the only Judy Garland that I ever knew. And, of course...
You never watched Meet Me in St. Louis?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's
We
a
didn't
classic.
watch a lot of musicals.
Oh, that's true. I don't know why I ask you if you've seen something.
Honestly, I don't know either, because the answer's usually no, unless I've seen it a lot.
Yeah, and I'll say this, like, you've watched a lot since
Oh, yeah, it's so much fun.
you were allowed to watch TV.
So many great movies, especially through, like, the 90s and early 2000s, and, 80s and on.
But Barbara Streisand,
Yeah.
you loved What's Up, Doc?
Yeah, that was the only
was one of the
thing
movies
I
you had.
knew her from. Yeah.
And she doesn't sing in that, does she?
I mean, she has singing parts, but it's no musical numbers.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. And of course, even in that, she's incredible. But
now...
to have watched Yentl together just in the
yeah.
last few months,
Yeah.
so good.
So good, but also it was a little cringe for me to watch.
It was even more heartbreaking for me to watch.
Yeah. I just had some feelings about her pretending to be a boy, falling in love, and that man falling in love with him.
I mean, that would be traumatizing to live.
I get the idea of the story, and I will say I appreciated it, and it was really fun.
And it built up to a lot of really powerfully emotional songs.
You can tell she directed it and did the lighting, because when she sings, she looks amazing.
She does not have a bad shot in
No,
that entire movie.
it's like they must have like spread Crisco on because everything glows. Her skin looks so good.
She
what an
knows
icon.
where her camera is pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to answer this question,
Please, did you recognize a fondness or draw to what you now know as gay icons?
100%. I mean, I would never have known they were a gay icon, but like when they talk about disco dancing, Oscar Wilde reading, Streisand ticket holding friend of Dorothy, I was all those things.
In Clueless.
Oh yeah, in the Book of Clueless. Amen. Yeah. And my mom loved gay icons. So my mom loved Judy Garland, and my mom loved Liza Minnelli. So we had this Liza Minnelli cassette tape that my sister and I, to this day, like, we don't talk. Like, they stopped talking to me, but I texted her the other day because I found the original Fiddler on the Roof version that we listened to as kids. And she's like, and I'm still looking for that Liza Minnelli cassette. And I'm like, so am I. It had so many great songs on it. And I loved how fabulous she was. Now, Cher, I didn't like Cher because I didn't think she was a good singer. Now I can appreciate her
talent.
Yeah, because like she has a very unique style. And when you're a kid, you're just like, oh, everything needs to fit in a box. Mm-hmm. But I remember when I saw her in 1992 in that Bob Mackie, maybe 1991 at the Oscars.
Oh, yeah.
Even as a child, I'm like, whoa, like that is fabulous.
Yeah.
Like, obviously I didn't know those words, but I'm like, who is she?
To get to see Headdress Moment for the first time like that.
And then I remember when Turn Back Time was on MTV, and we were not allowed to watch it because she was wearing fishnet stockings. But I remember thinking, oh my God, she looks so good. Mm-hmm. In kind of a way that I'm like, oh, see, I do like girls.
Oh, look, thanks, Cher.
I think she looks so good.
Well, I know I've told you this, but the first time I heard Cher, it was Believe on the radio. And the first few years of having heard that song, I always thought a man was singing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
who Cher was, but, I mean, it made me love her more when I found the rest of her music.
Yeah. It just reminds me, so this is such an old-fashioned story, but on The Late Show with David Letterman, no, he was on whatever show Seth Meyers is on. So there's The Tonight Show, and then there's a show after.
Okay.
And that's the show that David Letterman hosted. And for some reason, my dad let me stay up and watch it because Sonny and Cher were going to be on it. And David Letterman made them sing I've Got You, Babe. And I knew that song really well because my dad loved it.
Uh-huh.
So we grew up hearing it and knowing the lyrics. And then when I heard her sing it there, I'm like, ew. Like her voice, but her voice had evolved.
Oh.
And it was better. Sure. It's never gotten bad. It's just gotten better.
Oh, yeah. She's never going to leave us. She's only going to age and mature in the best ways.
So many gay icons. I love.
Wow.
Yeah, I was even thinking about it the other day because I'm like, even something like Too Close for Comfort, which is a show you've never heard of, but it was on in like the afternoons in the summer, so I watched it. It was like an 80s.
Too Close for Comfort?
It was like a rerun from the 80s.
Okay.
And it was this couple that lived in they lived in a townhouse in San Francisco. They lived on the main floor. Their two daughters lived on the middle floor, and then they had a renter, and his name was Monroe. And he was obviously gay. I mean, he was played by gay icon Jim J. Bullock, which you've probably never heard of him.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, I think he got AIDS and died.
Oh, well, that's
But it was
depressing.
so cringe because they made him not be gay because it was the 70s or 80s. And like one time he got raped by a woman, and it was like the special episode of the week. And even as a kid, I thought, how does that happen? Not that I'm saying it doesn't happen. So this is not me saying that is not a legit thing. I'm just saying young me in the late 80s watching a rerun of Too Close for Comfort wondered, can that happen?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a different level of sad on a few levels.
Yeah. So anyways, I was attracted to all kinds of gay icons.
Yeah.
That was the point of my story.
My follow-up question to that is, your parents knew that these people were gay icons. Like, they knew enough about whatever pop culture news was going on in the world.
Totally.
So, to expose you to this, like, I trust their taste because they had great taste in music.
They were more interested in listening to good stuff than...
Good stuff. Like, morally good stuff.
No.
Like, Mormons would think of it that way.
No.
Like,
they were more interested in listening
to bad
to
stuff
good...
because it's good stuff.
No, they were interested in listening to quality music, even if it was, like, inappropriate.
That's what I said.
Oh,
it's
okay.
good stuff, even if it's not morally good.
Oh, okay. I thought you said morally good stuff. I'm like, no,
morally.
Probably not. But no, I remember when Liza Minnelli married, like, the second gay man that she married. It was, like, a big topic of discussion in our family.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, to
we
be
loved
able
her.
to talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. No. Oh, Liza. Yeah, so that's my answer.
Wow. So much gay exposure.
I know. So let's get on to your question.
Okay, my final question. Oh, how was pop culture viewed in the witness world, and was your family an exception?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it's not clear from everything I've said, my family was an exception. We loved media. So, yes, we were the exception. The witness world was very... I mean, I told that story a couple episodes ago where that couple called my dad because they're like, is it okay if we watch the 10 Commandments with Charlton Heston? Because it was made by worldly people. And it's like, okay, that's not us. But they were strict about horror movies, demonistic stuff. But then not really. Because we used to watch this Disney movie called Something Wicked This Way Comes. And it was a great movie. Like, I actually tweeted Disney one time because I'm like, why is this not on Disney Plus? It is the scariest, most demonic movie ever.
Well, that explains why I never even heard about that until my adulthood, because we'd never be exposed to that.
And now I try to find it anywhere. So if anyone knows how to get it, link it in the comments.
Please, yeah. Something Wicked This Way Comes from the 90s?
70s. No, 70s? It was an old, maybe 60s. It was
cool.
old...
Yeah, bring it back.
It was, so...
So, follow-up question for you, though.
Okay.
Because your family was an exception in that you were willing to go and expose yourself to good quality movies or, explore new stuff.
Yeah.
But what did you think about the actual, pop culture world going on? Celebrities and...
We thought of it... of course, I was fascinated with all things celebrity. Mm-hmm. And I don't know where I got that from. Probably my mom. But we also grew up in the 80s, so it was like... the world was evolving and you could watch Michael Jackson and Madonna. Like, these icons were closer to you than ever. Mm-hmm. So I think it was hard for anyone not to be obsessed with it. But we would have to be careful about who we told what to. Like, we could never tell people that we saw The Lord of the Rings.
Oh, wait. I forgot about the Lord of the Rings being so taboo. Why?
Right. Well, just because it's like demons and
so a good
sorcery,
witness you wouldn't see at the
witches.
theater watching any of the Lord of the Rings.
You shouldn't see it anywhere.
Do you know witnesses who would definitely like have a problem with
100%.
if they found out you watched it?
Yeah, I mean, then probably.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I'm sure it's more mainstream. Like, that's the thing about these rules. Like, I remember at different church, like, question and answer parts, people would talk about how evil Disney movies were, and there's a witch, and there's this, and how could you let your children watch sorcery disguised as a fun animated movie?
It is magical.
So yeah, there was definitely a line in the sand that my mom was willing to cross and let us watch stuff.
Because she wanted to watch it, or
she
because
liked
it was good for you?
Well, and because I think because she wasn't raised a witness, like she had been exposed to, even though she was young when she became a witness, she was exposed to things, so it didn't seem as big of a deal to watch Sleeping Beauty because it's just fake fairies and witches and magic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
How about you?
Well, it was...
How was pop culture viewed in the Mormon world? And was your family an exception?
Well, my family was not a big exception to following the rules, but it also meant that we got to watch any of the Disney movies, any of the Lord of the Rings when you were 13.
Yeah.
Actually, that was the first PG-13 movie I ever watched because my oldest brother got it as a 13th birthday present, and somehow they were letting all of these young children watch it. I don't think the youngest, but...
Let's be honest. They wanted to watch it.
Exactly.
And so they bought it for your brother and like, yeah, this is for you.
Everyone fell asleep by the time this movie was done except for except for my older brother, me, my dad, and I think my mom had like put the girls to bed because it was longer than any family movie we'd started.
And yeah, it's like 2.5, 3 hours, right?
Yeah. I mean...
Did they get him the extended cut?
You know what? I don't think so, but it was incredible.
So
I know,
close.
right?
Yeah.
This is when it first came out.
Oh, okay. So maybe it didn't
him.
exist.
I don't know. But...
Well, you were the exception in the sense that obviously other kids were making mixtapes and CDs, and your family was not.
The pop culture we were allowed to watch was all fair game. Like, we had Young Frankenstein on VHS, and I remember growing up seeing it, but we weren't allowed to watch it
when
until
you were really
later.
young. Can I just ask you, like, outside of Disney movies, what were the movies you could watch on a Sunday?
On a Sunday?
You could only watch...
Well, depending on the era, we couldn't watch Disney movies on Sunday.
Okay.
Like, it would only be...
And why?
It's not appropriate for
those are
the
fun.
Lord's Day. This is...
A day of rest, not for giggling and
spiritual
singing.
recuperation.
Oh.
Yeah, depending on the year, we'd have to stay in our church clothes all day long.
Did that wane? Did that come and
Always,
go?
yeah.
As like different, like leaders in the church gave different advice.
Totally.
Yeah.
Different.
That kind of stuff would happen to
big
us, too.
moments at church. Yeah.
And then they'd have to get strict.
Exactly.
Yeah. That would happen with family, not family home evening. We would do family worship.
Yeah, but then it came down again, and we could watch things like Sense and Sensibility on Sunday.
God, that's like 5 hours.
No, I wish.
Oh, just the movie. Oh, I'm thinking
Not
Pride and Prejudice. Yeah, okay.
I wish we had this 5 or 6 hour Pride and Prejudice.
So you can watch Sense and Sensibility.
We could watch things that were...
My Fair Lady.
We could watch My Fair Lady.
What else?
There were also Mormon movies like The Best 2 Years that we were allowed to watch.
Oh, the best 2 hours of my life. Just kidding.
Yeah. I don't know what I would think rewatching that.
You don't? You really don't know?
I don't. I mean, I wouldn't like it, but I've seen that movie so many times, and I hated it by the end, but I've forgotten so much of it. So yeah,
I can't remember Kerry Jackson from Radio from Hell. He's either in that or...
No.
Did you say The Best 2 Years? Mm-hmm. He must be in Return Missionary.
Or The Single Ward. Or
the Single Ward.
The RM.
No, it's The Single Ward. That's right. Oh my God.
Singles Ward.
Singles.
I haven't seen Singles Ward or the RM. Oh, they
were probably too edgy for your mom and your dad, huh?
True. But there was, I'm just remembering, the Pride and Prejudice Mormon movie that takes place at like BYU.
What? What's it called?
It has the pink Bible, and I don't know. I think it's just called Pride and Prejudice. It might have some _ something. If you've seen Pride and Prejudice, the Mormon one, where they throw the hymnal through, that was the best scene in the whole movie.
The hymnal? What's that?
Oh my God.
The book with hymns?
Yeah, the cringy, I don't know. The cringy Mr. Collins in there is up on the pulpit bearing bearing his testimony after just having gotten shut down by Elizabeth. And she has this like hallucination where she stands up and everyone's looking at her, and she picks up a hymnal and she like slow motion throws it through the air and it hits him in the head, and everyone funny. I think is cheering, and I don't know, it just felt great. It's
cute.
It felt right. Wow, that came back to me all of a sudden.
I like that.
Okay,
that's good.
What about you? That was my own question. Oh my God. Okay.
I'm just glad that you did this for once and I didn't do it.
Okay, I have to throw in one more thing. We couldn't watch it on Sundays, but You've Got Mail was such a huge part of my childhood, and I especially think it was because my mom loved it so much. And that's something I know we've connected on. God. We've watched it at least twice together.
I think we fell in love with each other for reals the first time we found out how much we both love that movie.
Yeah, You've Got Mail definitely sealed the deal.
I think it's probably one of my go-to movies. Like, I've seen it countless times, and I just love it. I love the way they interact. I love the way they talk to each other.
Yeah.
I love Tom Hanks.
And I think a better movie might be Harry and Sally, even if I don't love it as much. But I hadn't seen that until we watched it together while talking on the phone through the scenes, which I didn't realize was a scene in that movie, and it was so cute.
I know, I liked it too.
Did you know you were setting that up when you're like, we should watch When Harry Met Sally?
Maybe I did, but also, like, hadn't we seen it before?
No.
That was the first time. And we were like, you were at a conference or something? We just didn't live together?
Yeah, I was just at the apartment and we were talking.
Well, I mean, I remember it. I just don't remember the details. I'll just say this. Like, it feels like we've been together forever sometimes. Like, it's hard to remember my life before us. Does that make sense?
Oh,
especially
it makes total sense.
My life without you being a part of it on a hourly, minute, seconds.
It's every moment with this. This lasts forever, starting now.
So trying to remember a time when we didn't live together, it's like, oh, that's weird. That we would just go home.
Well, and this feels so much like home now.
Yeah.
It's nice to, I don't know, not feel like that was a different time, different us.
Very different us.
That's true. What's your last question?
My last question is, what is an example of a book, TV show, or movie that you viewed even though it was a little gay? And you knew you shouldn't be watching it.
So that's a little hard to answer for my early years because I hadn't ever sought out anything because it scratched that itch. I do remember feeling shame the first time I saw what I thought was a very inappropriate movie. I was at a sleepover with a lot of young men from the church, and they were up gaming so late, and I'd played Yu-Gi-Oh! For however many hours before I was just like, I'm done, this is not my scene. And I went to bed, so I'm up hours earlier than any of these other guys, and I don't want to just like lay on the floor where I'm sleeping here because nothing was organized. So I go into the other room, and this kid's older brother is about to start watching The World Is Not Enough, the James Bond movie. And the intro scene there with the naked ladies dancing behind the moving silk, and you can basically see everything.
You can't see anything.
I mean, if the silk wasn't there, you could see everything.
Yeah, okay.
But I felt so like drawn to it because I now love that song. It was the first moment of Garbage.
What song is that?
The world is not enough. Bow, bow, bow. But
I know, which is like my least favorite James Bond song. But now I can see why you love it.
Well, and I love Garbage too.
Yeah.
That's another one that when I finally got to learn Garbage, my family knows Garbage music now because I found it and loved it and stole it from the library.
And when you say your family, your younger siblings.
Yeah. I mean, I think Jake knows.
But I mean, I'm saying your influence is mostly on them.
And my mom.
And your mother. Okay. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Later on, when after I'd come out at 17 and I was still living at home and being a good Mormon boy, I remember the other mornings where I would wake up really early to go and sit in the office in one of the chairs with a laptop and illegally stream a movie.
Illegally?
Well, it was just like online, so I assume illegally. And I remember the one about the Mormon missionaries who met.
That's what you chose to watch in the cover of Darkness by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was it? You've seen it though.
Which one?
the Mormon missionary who falls in love with this gay guy.
Oh, now I know which one. Latter Days.
Latter Days.
Such a great movie. So cute.
And so heartbreaking.
Such a good performance by Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he was in that.
Yeah.
I remember watching that.
Guy.
I remember watching...
That is such a sexy movie.
The Something About the World. It's the one where they put on A Midnight Summer's Dream. And, like, one of the magic spells, like, comes alive and it's turning everyone gay.
Really?
That comes in contact with it.
Oh, no, I've never heard of this movie.
Were the World Mine.
Were the World Mine? No, I've
never
heard of it.
I mean, I think that they were pretty...
basic.
Like, obscure.
Yeah.
Unless you were specifically looking for gay movies.
Yeah,
at that
where
time.
would you have looked for them? And did you Google
I don't
gay
know.
movies?
Probably. I think this is right after I had figured out what's the secret search thing? Unlogged.
Incognito.
Incognito. Thank you.
I love that Ben doesn't even know what incognito is.
I mean, it's not a word I use often. It's not a mode I use often.
That is so funny. Yeah, Were the World Mine. You can watch it on Roku with ads.
Yeah. If you've seen Were the World Mine or Latter Days, what did you think?
Let us know in the comments.
And yeah, that was a lot later.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, mine are not as good as yours. Mine are more dark and brooding. Because like the movies that like touched me, it was like The Talented Mr. Ripley. Like when I watched it, I'm like it was obvious that he was gay and in love with.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
what's
obvious. His name? Watching that movie in my adulthood.
Yeah. Oh, and I loved Gwyneth Paltrow in that movie. I loved Gwyneth Paltrow in every movie she was ever in the 90s. Mm-hmm. She was so good.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I sympathized and I thought, oh, that's me. And then I was thinking the other one that really touched me, and he wasn't gay, but I still wonder if he was Dexter. Like, I really hope Dexter was gay.
Oh, yeah, especially but Dexter
that's so
early
fucked
seasons.
Up for me to like want Dexter to be.
Oh, yeah, that is
because I understood his dark passenger. I literally thought about that.
That you understand his dark passenger,
not the murder side. Just like I thought it meant something else.
Yeah. Actually, that makes perfect sense because the girls that love Dexter also think, oh, there's something so fucked up in me that only a real killer could understand. My dark passenger.
Is that a girl thing too? Is that why girls love Dexter?
I think it has to be a girl thing. Like I believe that in this day and age, you know what? In all time, women have something that is like dark and misunderstood inside them because you have to balance out the divine feminine with something.
Yeah.
And girls have this like, sometimes it's a trauma to work through. And they're better for it.
Yeah.
Sorry, we love women. Mm-hmm. We can cut that out.
I think that was all I really had. I know that's lame because it was my question. So.
Well.
But I feel like we've discussed enough.
And as long as you're not missing any kind of icon or gay moments that were, with TV,
no, I think it's
movies, music, media.
We'll end it on a tragic note. And like the things I did watch knowing that they were gay and I was gay were very dark. That's so weird. But yeah, there you go. That's it.
Well, I think it's fascinating knowing what shows, what music, what media resonates with us now.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is just echoes of some of the same stuff that we've always loved because we've had this taste for it.
Right. Growing up with My Fair Lady, the both of us did that. And we both had an appreciation for it.
And we love it still.
Yeah,
we sing it regularly.
I know. You know what? God, could you imagine if we had children? It would be abuse, the musical.
What child wouldn't love to be in
a musical family
song?
Until everyone makes fun of them?
Who's going to make fun of them in
the
Utah?
The kids at school singing.
In Utah?
He will be like that kid from About a Boy that just starts singing the Carpenter song. Remember in school?
Yeah, I hope we have better adjusted children than About a Boy.
Well, he turned out good. That's Nicholas Hoult, everyone.
Oh, yeah, Nicholas Hoult, you turned out wonderful.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think that's good. And I think we answered the questions. And I hope people got to know more about us and our past.
And it was a really fun trip down memory lane, so thanks for your questions.
Thank you for giving me some insight into the Testament.
Oh, yeah. Seriously, if you've seen any of these movies, even if it's just like fond memories, don't feel ashamed of that. You were definitely in that world.
Yeah.
So.
No, you shouldn't feel ashamed.
No, but a lot of people, I know it's easier sometimes to hate on stuff like that. But like at the time, no, maybe it is hateful. I guess I should rewatch it before. I'm like, don't go too hard.
Well, and speaking of rewatching, so I am going to try to watch Charlie. So stick around for the Judicial Committee and see what other facts we go through, and I'll give you my review.
But no, I want to rewatch Charlie too.
Okay,
We'll
I'll
talk.
let you watch it.
Yay.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, stick around for our Judicial Committee.
Judicial Committee. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I think it's hot.
Okay. All right. Stick around, everyone. Thanks.
See ya.
Bye.
I don't know if you like me. You told me from a place in the world where the light seems dim.
Welcome back to the Judicial Committee, where we're going to dive into the content of today's episode. And thank you, David, for doing so much research and preparing.
Yeah, we say a lot of things, and most of them are probably not true.
Most of them.
We like to fly off the cuff.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Off the cuff?
Uh-huh.
Why? Like the pant cuff?
I don't know.
It's a fact that we're not going to have time to look up today.
Yeah, maybe our judicial committees
Yeah.
need additional judicial committees.
So just to remind you, the Judicial Committee process with the Witness Church, the Jehovah's Witnesses, is if there's a wrongdoing accusation, a Judicial Committee is formed to determine whether or not action should be taken to protect the congregation.
Okay.
So we are here to take action on all the wrong things we said.
Well, let's...
Our wrongdoings are past us.
Okay.
We're only right doings.
Let's see what we can correct.
But not right leaning. Anyway, so this was the media episode, which I enjoyed this one.
This was a lot of
Because
fun.
I got to talk about lots of... I love media, so... Do you remember anything from it?
I mean, I'm sure it's going to come back to me.
Well, we must have covered the gamut of conversation, because the first fact that I looked up is birthdays.
Birthdays.
Like, what is the witness rule about birthdays? So I must have talked about birthdays.
Oh, that's right, because things had kind of loosened up a little bit.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, there's speculation about whether or not things will continue to change.
Yeah, okay, I remember now. So, of course, I went to their Watchtower online library, and I tried to find the newest article that they had, because I don't want to cite old stuff, because they will say that's not right.
And that's WOL dot?
Yeah, wol.jw.org. Yeah.
Okay.
So the article that I found is entitled, "Why Don't Jehovah's Witnesses Celebrate Birthdays?"
Okay.
And so first it claims that birthdays have pagan or false religious roots. However, they make that claim by citing a book from 1972 called Funk and Wagnall's Standard Dictionary of Folklore, Mythology, and Legend.
Personal favorite of mine.
Isn't that weird, though? That
Funk and Wagnalls.
I mean, no. So I looked up Funk and Wagnalls, and they produced lots of religious books, but they also did some encyclopedias. But it's like, what a weird reference
Yeah.
for your religious stance.
From a 1972 publication. Too.
Right. And this book claimed that in ancient times, birthday records were essential for casting of horoscopes.
Which
I'm
true.
like, isn't that the way it is now?
Yeah, if you want
Like
your
you-
horoscope read, you need date, time,
Right.
location.
Exactly. So then it makes the claim that birthday candles are endowed with special magic for granting wishes. So this I can see, it's like, because that's actually what you do, right? You blow out the candles.
Out the candles and make
So
a
whether or not
wish.
that's true or not, then they link that to magic and spiritism, which is a well-documented no-no in the Bible.
Of course.
So I'm like, okay, well, if it's about the birthday candles, I can see that. If there are pagan origins.
Yeah, but wishing someone a happy birthday is also very taboo in witness culture.
Oh, no, I mean, that's just not it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Right. It also says that if we should be celebrating our birthdays, we should have an example of that in the Bible. Like, there's no examples in the Bible of anyone celebrating a birthday.
Okay. Are there, just out of curiosity, do you know if people have celebrated anniversaries in the Bible?
No. That's another thing. I'm like, there's no examples of them flying on airplanes in the Bible. And I'm like, that might have been considered magic in ancient Judea.
I mean, the plane is imbued with magic to keep it up in the air.
I don't know. There's no record of God's people engaging in it. That's the basic fact.
Yeah.
So I can see them being fluid on that eventually.
Okay, fascinating.
Fact number 2.
Ooh.
Rochambeau.
Rochambeau.
Do you remember talking about that?
I remember you and I talked about Rochambeau after the episode. And
Oh, was it not in the... I think we decided who went first.
Okay.
Anyways.
Did we rock, paper, scissors, Rochambeau?
We did, because you did it wrong. Remember, you did it like... The paper was
because
standing on
I
end.
did it wrong.
Anyways,
my
so
paper stands.
The facts of the matter are there's a few theories about Rochambeau and how it became known as rock, paper, scissors, but one theory is that George Washington played it with Cornwallis and the French general Rochambeau to decide who would be the last to leave Cornwallis's tent after the signing of the British surrender at Yorktown. None of that can be substantiated. So
yeah, that sounds like
honestly, nobody knows. And I know you didn't even know it was associated with that, but
no, I didn't know what it meant.
Okay. We talked about music and whether or not there was rules within the witness world about music. Mm-hmm. And there wasn't really any definitive rules. There was a lot of like guard against unwholesome music. Mm-hmm. There was another article entitled "The Music You Choose," and it warned that music has power because it has the ability to induce a certain feeling, mood, or spirit in people.
I agree.
It likened it to a chemistry experiment where you're trying to combine two chemicals, but you need a third to actually make that combination happen, right?
Okay.
So it said that music can be a catalyst, like that chemical combination, that will cause desire and circumstances to combine, which can result in you doing something bad.
Oh, 100%. When you're feeling the music and it leads you to do something you might not normally have the courage to go for.
Yeah, so there's no hard and fast rule, but beware. Oh, it was very, very, like every article talked about rap music and heavy metal.
Okay.
Like
as those particularly are negative influences?
Yeah, those are two, like, styles, I guess, that are very negative.
Okay, rap music has a bad rap in Mormonism too.
I feel like that's just easy to go after. They're the easy ones to go after.
Of course.
Okay, next we talked about the song Help. Because we talked about how much my family loves the Beatles, your family doesn't.
Yes.
And we talked about the reason my dad loves them is like those quirky little things with music. So I wanted to play you the reverb at the beginning of Help. This is just one of the reasons he likes the song. Let's see if anyone can hear this. No, that's not it.
Help!
Oh my God, what song was it then? It was from the Help album. Let me see. That is so funny. Why did I think it was Help? Oh, it was A Hard Day's Night. That.
Yeah, what kind of chord is that? Will you play it one more time?
Yeah, it's just... It's ugly. It's kind of messy. It shouldn't work. It shouldn't be a part of a professional song.
Yeah.
Although I'm not a musician, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I just wanted to give you an example.
I love it. I don't know the music theory behind it, but you can hear the dissonance and the reverb.
Yeah, my dad loved that kind of stuff. So
pretty.
Way to go, Beatles. I had claimed in the episode that I had seen Evanescence once. That was a lie. It was actually Paramore.
What? And Evanescence versus Paramore?
And I think of them equally the same.
Yeah. Well, as a fan of Evanescence more than Paramore, I'll choose to be offended. Mm-hmm. But dear listener, if that hurt your feelings, or if you are a diehard Paramore fan, you can also come for David.
Yeah, come for me because I'm like, tell me why you like them because they're so average. Anyways,
shade.
How far away did we drive to get to church?
Okay.
Now, you thought you drove like 20 minutes. 20 minutes?
Yeah, it felt like 15 minutes.
Ben's family actually drove 5.8 miles, but that took about 12 minutes.
Okay.
My family drove 10.3 miles, and the average on that route is about 14 minutes.
Okay, so pretty similar.
We were close, but like, I think when you're a kid, like, time is different.
Yeah.
So it felt like a half an hour, if I can be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we also crammed 7 kids into this car. I mean, and it was windy Maryland roads.
And you were probably counting that whole process.
Oh, getting people loaded up into the car was...
people into car seats.
Oh, yeah. That's additional time.
Getting people out.
Yeah, so out the door to arriving, maybe.
30 minutes, I bet.
Probably closer.
More, yeah. Okay. What's the actor's name that played Pacey on Dawson's Creek? I couldn't remember.
Wait, his name's not Pacey?
The actor's name.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Joshua Jackson.
Oh, Joshua Jackson.
And we probably would have gotten to that if we weren't so crunched for time. But I wanted to say some of his most notable roles because I love him so much.
What else is Mr. Jackson
Peter Bishop in Fringe. Over 100 episodes, and you've never seen one.
Mm-mm.
Blaine Tuttle in Cruel Intentions, where he was just a little gay.
Blaine Tuttle.
Okay. Charlie, no last name, in all 3 Mighty Ducks movies.
He's in all 3 of them?
Yeah, and he's so good.
We had the first on VHS.
And then, of course, he played Joshua Jackson in the Ocean's 11 movie.
As himself?
Yeah, remember at the beginning they were playing poker? They were learning how to play poker. And I think he's the one that had the famous line, "All Reds." Like he was so proud of himself.
Oh.
Because they didn't know how to play. Okay.
I learned a lot about Joshua Jackson.
Hey, everyone should know more. All right, and we've been talking about the movie Charlie between us for the 7 years that we've been together. Because Ben has a fondness for Charlie. And I finally watched it so that I could be prepared for this fact check, because it came up in our media episode.
And apparently it's available to watch on Amazon.
Yeah, streaming on Prime.
On Prime.
Yeah. Stop reading my notes.
I'm not.
You just look straight ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so the first thought is I loved that it was filmed in Salt Lake City. I loved that, although it was so distracting. Like, I hated and loved that they attempted to make Salt Lake look like New York in the New York scenes. Did you know that?
No.
Like, she allegedly lived in the old Oddfellows Hall building on Market Street.
Okay.
That's the building, like, right next to Takashi and the post office.
Oh, love.
So, like, I kept thinking, why are they, like, they would always have somebody standing in front of the sign in front of her building. Always, like, for every scene. And I'm like, what are they hiding? And then I noticed what it was. I'm like, oh, that's Utah. That's not Manhattan.
I see what you're saying. So the scenes where she went back to New York was also filmed in Salt Lake.
Yes, exactly.
Ah, clever.
But speaking of her going back to New York, like, Southwest Airlines played a prominent role in this movie. Do you remember that?
No.
So, like, when she flew in initially, they announced the Southwest Airlines flight. When he flew to go see her, they announced that he was flying on Southwest Flight 1430 to New York Islip Airport, which from Salt Lake to Islip, that's impossible. But that is the only airport they served at that time in the New York area. Oh. So I love that. And I did look it up. Like, it took a lot of research, but Southwest did play a product placement partnership with the movie.
Ah, that makes sense.
They provided free airfare for people while the filming was going on. Okay. They made that movie for $10,000.
Wow.
I know. I love that she called him Utah. That was, like, the cutest thing ever. And she was such a boss.
Oh, yeah.
And you know how much I love strong women. So, like, I loved her from the beginning.
And you know that I have loved telling you, come on, Utah.
Oh, but I will say, yeah. Well, how did she make her money, though? Was she an artist? Like, she had this beautiful loft. And I'm like, her dad had a business. Like, I was kind of confused with what she actually did.
It's a good question that the average viewer does not think about.
Okay, and then I have to ask you, if you remember, because you haven't seen the movie in years.
It's been a very long time.
But I assumed that you loved this scene when he burst into her New York City apartment. And he says, "Get away from her, you New Yorker." Yeah. Did you love that as a kid? Oh, okay, good.
I'm cringing thinking about him in New York because the whole thing was so uncomfortable.
Oh my God, he was like sitting on the street because he didn't get a hotel, or I don't know what he thought was going to happen.
No, you watched the movie for Charlie, not Sam. He's not the hero.
So to wrap it up, I gave it 4 out of stars.
4 out of
stars, yeah.
Oh,
mostly,
out of stars.
Yeah, mostly because I would have given a higher rating, but I did not like the blessing that he did to cure her cancer. Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah,
I think it's like a horrible manipulation that they've told people they can do that, and when it works out, they think it's true, and when it doesn't work out. I mean, this is a bigger topic,
and also, spoiler alert, it didn't work. And I appreciated that he couldn't save her with a priesthood blessing.
Yeah, it lost a star because he was a really bad crier on screen.
Oh, yeah, it was ugly.
So I'd love to see his Testament movie now. But they had such good witty banter, especially in the grocery store when they were playing that game with each other. When they were trying to like out gossip each other.
Oh, that's right.
Other lady
to get other people to be
so
uncomfortable.
But I will say this, and this isn't a big thing because I cry at everything, but it made me cry. Oh, it was so sweet.
That makes me so happy.
That's why I'm like,
you have no idea.
I will say 4 out of stars, and people should find it on Prime if they're interested in it.
Now I want to rewatch it.
Okay, well, you can do it on your own.
Knowing it's a 4-star movie.
4 out of stars.
I don't know what that means.
So the next movie he was in, The Testament, we talked about that as well.
Okay.
The official title is The Testament of One Fold and One Shepherd.
That's right.
It was a 67-minute movie depicting the life of Jesus in Jerusalem, correlated to the events described in the Book of Mormon.
Oh, it does show Jesus in Jerusalem as this is happening.
Which Jesus was only in Jerusalem a few times.
Okay.
Anyways, the film's climax occurs after Jesus is resurrected when he appears in the Americas.
Yes.
How did you see this movie? Because I wondered that too.
Oh,
Do you remember now?
Yeah, I only ever saw it at the Temple Visitor Center when they had showings of it.
So it wasn't the Temple Visitor Center.
Wait.
But I could see how you thought that.
What do you mean?
It was shown in the Legacy Theater, we'll start saying that word right, which is found in the Joseph Smith Memorial Building, which was previously known as the Hotel Utah.
Oh, I saw it in the D.C. Temple Visitor Center.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
okay,
so,
well, that's where it
back
premiered,
east.
and it ran for many years in that theater.
I would have been fascinated to see what kind of crowds it's attracting outside of the visitor center in Utah, though.
Yeah. I just want to say, so the Hotel Utah only exists because it was put on the National Register of Historic Buildings by Jimmy Carter, who most conservative Mormons despise. Mm-hmm. But you got this lovely building and theater because of it. So you should be proud of it.
And Jimmy Carter has a love for architecture and building, too.
And he's
so
a nice guy,
that makes sense.
We also talked about an appearance by Cher and Sonny, or Sonny and Cher, where they sang I've Got You Babe live. Do you remember that?
Yes.
That was The Late Show with David Letterman, which aired for 33 years on NBC. He then moved to CBS as the debut host of The Late Show, which is now hosted by Colbert.
For a short time more.
Yeah, for another year. Sonny and Cher appeared on Late Night 12 years after their divorce, where they were egged on by the audience to sing. They did an impromptu performance of I've Got You Babe with 41-year-old Cher forgetting the words halfway through. Isn't that so sad? But everyone should look it up. It's on YouTube.
Cute.
And she does a good job. And he's very sweet to her, and she's much more generous to him than she probably should have been.
Okay. Considering.
Yeah. Considering what he did to her, yeah.
Yeah.
The next thing was Something Wicked This Way Comes. Do you remember that?
The Disney film from the 70s?
No, I was way off. It was a movie, the Disney movie, based on the 1962 dark fantasy novel by Ray Bradbury.
Whoa.
Who wrote Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah.
It premiered in 1983.
The movie.
Yeah.
Did you say when the novel was?
The novel was 62, but the movie was 83.
Okay, good 20-year difference.
Yeah, so I was way off because I thought it was 60s or 70s. It starred Jason Robarb, Jonathan Pryce, who played Juan Perón in Evita. Do you remember him?
Mm-mm.
He played Juan Perón.
Perón. Yeah.
Diane Ladd, and then Pam Grier, who played Jackie Brown in Jackie Brown.
Oh, we love Pam Grier.
And Disney needs to release that movie. The people need to see it.
Now I definitely need to see it.
Like literally, like they get on a carousel and they get their wish come true, but then it comes with a cost. Yeah, it always comes with a cost.
Tricky.
Yeah. What is a hymnal? We never used that term. You brought it up when you talked about the Mormon Pride and Prejudice.
Yes. She chucks the hymnal across the chapel.
Hymnal it's just a word we never used. It's a collection of hymns. So a hymn is a type of song that's synonymous with devotion. Mm-hmm. So we only referred to our songbook as a songbook. They would announce from the stage like, please stand if you're able and open your songbooks to page ... Yeah. So, hymnal.
The Mormon Hymnal Classic is a dark green tome hardcover with a picture of the tabernacle organ kind of imprinted onto the front.
Okay, all right. What year did Showgirls come out? We talked a lot about Showgirls.
We did talk a lot about Showgirls and the incredible sex scene.
I know, it's so bad. So it premiered in 1995.
Okay.
It was produced for $45 million, but it only earned $37 million. However, it made its money back in home video VHS market.
Oh, that's where it's
because
making its money
earned
back.
$100 million from rentals alone. And I was one of them. I helped.
We know why people were renting that and watching it secretly in the private of their homes.
You know what's the saddest part about this, though, is it's one of the all-time best sellers for the MGM studio. And they made classics. Really? They made The Wizard of Oz, Gone with the Wind, Singing in the Rain, every James Bond movie, including the one where you saw nudity, where you allegedly saw nudity.
Everything
at your friend's house.
Could be seen behind the silk.
Everything, yeah.
Wow. Oh, Showgirls.
Okay, and now it's time for the written review.
The written review?
No, I was going to give Ben a written review. Remember we talked about the written review, which was... Okay, so periodically, a written review will be given. So this was at our meetings on Thursday night. In preparation for the review, the assigned material and completed scheduled by... Okay, let's see. Only the Bible may be used during this 25-minute review. The balance of the time will be devoted to a discussion of the question and answer. So then they would ask everyone the questions and then people would participate from the audience. Each student will check his own paper. The school overseer will consider the audience the answers... Consider with the audience the answers to the review questions. So when people got it wrong, he would have to say, or he would have to like make sure the main point was given.
Okay, just a clarifying question. I'm hearing a lot of he's. So an elder was conducting this. Were only men taking these?
Only men. No. The whole congregation was taking it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, only a man, of course, was like giving it. So I do have some of the questions.
Oh, I'm nervous, sweating.
No, I want you to read them and you go through these questions and tell me what you think. So while you're finding a question to ask, I'll just say they stopped doing them in 2002, which is way later than I thought. So I would have been 21, and I thought they stopped when I was a kid. And if everyone remembers, they literally we would sit in silence for like 20 minutes, and then they'd hurry and run through the 15 to 20 questions.
Okay.
So do any of them stand out? Well, like, could you imagine sitting there and answering these on the fly?
No, the first 9 or 10 are all true or false. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy.
Yeah. So let's see. The first one, the third poem of Lamentation stresses Zion's hope in God's mercy and the propriety of waiting for salvation from Jehovah.
True.
I couldn't even tell you exactly what that means, but sure, true.
The next one's a little easier. Jehovah commissioned Ezekiel to serve as a prophet, whether his hearers would heed his prophetic message or not. That's
I'm going to say false.
Oh.
I was going to say maybe there's like some, attached, hey, I will commission you as a prophet, but only if they hear your words.
What about the third one? What do you think?
The mark on the forehead refers to having an intelligent comprehension of the truth. I'm going to say false.
I didn't prepare any of these answers, so I have no idea. We don't have this much time in our lives.
Let's just quickly jump to
Go to number 12.
Answer the following questions. So 12. Who were the 3 prophets that were outstanding during the critical years from 617 to 607 BCE, which culminated in the destruction of Jerusalem?
I would assume it's like
the hell?
Malachi, like anyone that came after Daniel. So like Ezekiel, Malachi, Isaiah maybe?
I was going to be like Peter.
He's not a prophet.
Joe.
Yeah,
Job. Yeah. No, I couldn't tell you. These are difficult.
I know.
Where did you find this list?
Just off their website.
WOL?
Yeah. I love this one. What do the names of Gomer's children indicate as to how Jehovah would deal with Israel?
Do you know Gomer's children's names?
No, I don't remember any of this. But these are like involved questions. This is not how does the word make you feel?
Yeah.
These are like pretend it's a college class and you're answering. There's 35 questions that you need to answer within 25 minutes.
Oh yeah,
and then we discuss as a group.
Incredible scholarly depth that you need.
In paradise, God will place people where he chooses. Well, the Mormons believe that.
Is that a true or false?
No. You have to look up this Watchtower article.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just don't get the question that we're answering. Anyway, those are complicated, and I would certainly have failed that test.
So those are all the facts. Whew. We got a lot wrong, but I don't know. I learned a lot this week, so.
Well, and I learned a lot through the Judicial Committee, so thank you again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, love you.
And I just have to say it is validating to know how much you loved Charlie, and it makes me want to rewatch it that much more.
No, I'm telling people, give it a chance. It's not great.
Well, especially if you don't know anything about Mormonism, Charlie's going to toss you into
you might like it more if you don't know anything about Mormonism.
Honestly, just don't let it convert you because it's not.
She converted fast. Like, I was a little surprised by how fast.
But, she still fought it. All right.
We'll leave it for another time.
Yeah,
but thanks for listening.
Yes.
We'll see you next week.
All right.
Love you guys.
Soon. Love you. Bye.
And I can stop myself.